Alright, we're back, hole 6, par 5. Let's take a look. What did we do here? Big topper. It looks like 10% max distance of the club. Basically, we want to give it a little bit of leeway here. I was using a Titan, I think, all the way through here. Full top, 1 right. Basically at the +4 yard marker with my big topper 6. So it's just a matter of moving it left of the rough there. Apparently we want to give it a little bit of room there. We don't want to give it too much room, but we want to give it at least a couple feet there, it looks like. So we got the right part of the red touch in the rough, or just into the rough, it looks like. Of course, you're using a big topper here. It doesn't have the best accuracy, so hitting perfect is almost a must. But if you hit great ball to the right, you're still safe. That's why I set it up like that, away from the rough, just in case we do great ball it to the right a little bit. You don't want to great ball it too much to the right, though. Even the bounce, it has a tendency to bounce over top of the rough there when you do hit a great ball. With this particular setup, so you can, like I said, you're moving it to the left of that rough there. Full top, 1 right. Because we're trying to stay as much to the right as possible. It helps with the second shot. And the second shot, if you have a high enough Guardian, I would suggest using that. I was switching between a Guardian and a big dog. You want to have at least 178 plus yards. So if you got 178, 179, 180, that's what you're going to need for your second shot. Now I believe my Guardian ain't high enough here. Let's take a look. Yeah, we only have a Guardian 6, so it's only 174 yards. So we have to use the big dog with this particular shot, and I will show you that. Now this is how we played this shot on the front 9. I will show you how I played it on the back 9 too, as I had a tendency to learn from what had happened on the front 9. So this is the reason I like using the Titan, is because we got a tailwind here. So a tailwind's going to help, you know, with our adjustment. As much tailwind as possible is going to help here. So we're going with a consistent 3 top. And what did we go? 2 right? Yes, we went max right because we're using the Titan. So 3 top, max right. Now, what I'm trying to figure out here is how far this is going to move us at 6.8 miles per hour. I played this 20% elevation. So I pulled it back a little bit with my adjustment. I didn't pull this back that far. What I did is on my drive, I believe a 381 yard drive with a big dog, if I got a 5.3 mile per hour, I adjust it 1 ring. So I was writing this down, For a 382 yard drive with a big dog, it needs adjustment at 7.5 miles per hour. So I had marked all this down so I knew exactly how much to adjust this. If I was using a Guardian 384, I adjusted it a half a ring. So on and so forth. 6.4 with a big dog, I adjusted that 1.5 rings at 6.4 miles per hour. So you've seen the outcome of that shot. For hole 6, I will show you what we did in the back 9 here. So that's Shiruba Springs 5C. Shiruba Springs 5C right here. This is the back 9. Like on this back 9, the only difference we did with this back 9 shot is we give it a little bit of curl. You can see we didn't curl that shot. So with this shot, I decided to get some curl. I wanted to get it closer to the hole there. So what I did is on this rough patch you'll see snow. They're not showing the snow very good. There's little clumps of snow, and what I was doing, I was setting my bullseye towards finding certain clumps of the snow and sticking with that every time I took this shot. So you can see the red ring was close to the rough there, and we adjusted it, I'm not sure here, 1.5 rings or so. And you can see how much curl we give it, half a ball curl. This is 20% elevation, and of course we hit great ball to the left a little bit, so that didn't help too much. But the curl should help us here. You can see what happens when you give it some curl. Rolls right down to the hole, pretty nice. So it gives us an opportunity for an albatross. It was a lot better shot than the front nine. So that's hole 6. Thanks for watching. And like I mentioned, if you're using a Guardian, I prefer Guardian over a big dog just for the accuracy alone. So you're going to have to adjust that a little bit differently, but everything's at 20% elevation. And like I mentioned, I would go with a Guardian if you have that instead of the big dog. So thanks for watching. Catch you next time.